Imagine entire civilizations rising, building advanced cities, mastering engineering, and creating complex writing systems. Yet leaving behind mysteries no one can solve even today. How did they reach such levels of intelligence? And why do so many of their secrets still remain locked away? Across the world, archaeologists continue uncovering traces of powerful ancient cultures, but instead of full answers, they often find missing pieces and unreadable symbols that refuse to reveal their meaning. In today's video, we are diving into the topic of top 8 ancient civilizations with secrets still hidden today. From lost scripts to vanished empires, each one hides something history still cannot fully explain. So let's dive in and explore these forgotten worlds. 1. Indus Valley Civilization. Deep in the regions of modern Pakistan and northwest India, one of the most advanced ancient civilizations quietly flourished thousands of years ago. What makes this civilization so unusual is not just its age, but its level of organization. Their cities were built with carefully planned streets laid out in grid patterns, almost like a blueprint. Homes were constructed using uniform bricks, showing a strict standard system. Even more impressive, they had advanced drainage and sewage networks that worked in ways many later civilizations struggled to match. At first glance, it looks like a highly controlled society with strong leadership. But here comes the mystery. Despite thousands of excavated objects, seals, and inscriptions, no one has been able to decode their writing system. The symbols remain unreadable, hiding their history behind a locked code that refuses to open. Even more confusing, archaeologists have found no clear evidence of kings, large palaces, or royal tombs. There is also very little indication of large standing armies. So the question becomes simple but strange. How did such a large and organized civilization function so smoothly without visible rulers or a clear power structure? To this day, the answer remains missing, and the script of the Indus Valley continues to guard its secrets. 2. Minoan Civilization. Long before classical Greece shaped Western history, a powerful civilization thrived on the island of Crete. The Minoans built massive palace complexes filled with multi-story architecture, colorful wall paintings, and advanced water systems that included indoor plumbing. They were also skilled sailors, controlling trade routes across the sea and connecting different regions through commerce and culture. Everything about them suggests a sophisticated and highly developed society. But one major mystery still blocks our full understanding of their world. The Minoans used a writing system known as Linear A, which appears on clay tablets and artifacts across their settlements. Unlike later scripts in the region, this one has never been fully decoded. Even though another related script, Linear B, was eventually understood and linked to early Greek language, Linear A belongs to a completely unknown linguistic system. That means we can see their symbols, but we cannot truly understand their meaning. Their laws, beliefs, daily life, and political structure remain hidden behind a language that has not yet revealed its key. So in many ways, the Minoans are still speaking to us, but we cannot understand a single word they are saying. 3. Nabatean Civilization. In the harsh deserts of Jordan, the Nabateans built one of the most impressive desert civilizations. Their capital, carved into red cliffs, still stands as a masterpiece of ancient design. But their true genius was hidden underground. They created water systems that collected and stored water in extreme desert conditions. These systems turned dry land into a thriving environment for trade and settlement. Yet very little written history remains from them. Because of this, many details about how their full water network worked are still unclear. Some parts of their engineering system are still being studied today. It is believed that much of their knowledge was passed down orally rather than written. Even now, researchers are still uncovering clues that suggest their engineering was more advanced than previously assumed. 4. Etruscan Civilization. Before Rome became one of the most powerful empires in history, another civilization dominated parts of ancient Italy. The Etruscans were skilled builders, artists, and thinkers who heavily influenced early Roman culture, including religion, architecture, and engineering. They even had their own writing system, which we can read in terms of symbols, but the deeper meaning of their language remains unclear. The problem is not the alphabet itself. The problem is the language behind it. It does not belong to any known language family. It stands alone, without clear connection to Latin or other ancient tongues. Most of what survives are short inscriptions rather than long texts, which limits how much researchers can understand about their vocabulary or ideas. Because of this, a civilization that helped shape the foundation of Rome still remains partially unknown, especially when it comes to their identity, origins, and internal culture. They influenced history greatly, yet their own story remains incomplete. 5. Tartesso's civilization. In the southwestern region of ancient Spain, a wealthy and powerful civilization once existed, known for its vast natural resources. They controlled large deposits of gold, silver, and copper, making them one of the richest societies of their time. They traded with major ancient cultures, gaining fame for their prosperity and influence. Some historical legends even suggest that their wealth inspired early stories of lost golden civilizations. But what makes Tartessos truly mysterious is not their rise, it is their disappearance. Archaeological findings suggest something unusual happened before they vanished. Instead of being conquered or destroyed by an enemy, evidence shows that they may have intentionally dismantled their own civilization. Sites reveal signs of large-scale destruction carried out by their own people, including burned structures, buried remains, and abandoned settlements. Then, they simply disappeared from history. Why a wealthy and established civilization would erase its own existence remains one of archaeology's biggest unanswered questions. 6. Rapa Nui civilization. Far out in the Pacific Ocean lies a remote island where an isolated civilization created one of the most iconic archaeological mysteries in the world. They carved massive stone statues with large heads and placed them across the island's coastline. These statues are extremely heavy, some weighing many tons, yet they were transported across difficult terrain without modern tools, wheels, or large animals. The biggest mystery is how they were moved. Some experiments suggest they may have used coordinated movement techniques, slowly shifting the statues forward in a walking motion using ropes and balance control. But no method has been confirmed beyond doubt. Even more mysterious is another discovery. They left behind a system of carved symbols known as rongorongo. This writing system has never been decoded, so the island holds two major mysteries at once: moving giants across land and writing that no one can read. 7. Nazca civilization. In the dry coastal region of Peru, an ancient culture created massive designs carved directly into the desert floor. These designs include animals, shapes, and long geometric lines stretching across huge areas. Some are so large that they can only be fully seen from above. This creates one of the biggest mysteries of ancient art. How did they design something so precise without being able to view it from the air? The lines were created by removing surface stones to reveal lighter ground beneath, forming clear patterns that remain visible even today. But the purpose behind them is still debated. Some theories suggest ceremonial meaning, others suggest astronomical or cultural significance. What remains certain is that these designs challenge our understanding of ancient creativity. 8. Nuragic civilization. On the island of Sardinia, thousands of stone structures still stand as silent witnesses to a forgotten civilization. These structures are built using massive stones, carefully stacked without any binding material. Many of them form tall, complex towers that required advanced planning and construction skill. More than 7,000 of these structures still exist today, spread across the island. But despite their presence, very little is known about the people who built them. No written language has been found, leaving no direct record of their thoughts, beliefs, or history. Because of this, researchers still debate their purpose. Some believe they were defensive structures, others suggest religious or astronomical use, while some think they may have served as elite residences. The truth remains uncertain, hidden inside silent stone monuments that refuse to explain themselves. And there you have it, top 8 ancient civilizations with secrets still hidden today. Each civilization we explored shows how advanced, creative, and complex ancient societies truly were. Yet at the same time, each one leaves behind questions that modern research still cannot fully answer. Some lost their writing systems, some vanished without explanation, and others left behind structures whose purpose is still debated today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into ancient mysteries and forgotten histories. Also drop a comment and tell which civilization surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.